when God puts the test right in front of you, it's more than just a challenge. It's a divine moment of growth. You might have prayed your strength for patience. You may have prayed for wisdom, and then suddenly the situation you asked for comes knocking at your door or even jumping in your car. But the real question is, are you truly ready to face it? You see, I gotta take it back to the Thuggish Ruggish Bone song. It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone anthem. You see that song they created? That wasn't just a gritty street anthem, y'all. It carried a spiritual meaning, an undercurrent. They were telling the world this is who we are, and this is where we come from, and this is what we are shaped of, and this is what shaped us, and this is what made us. And it's real raw and a mirror. That's exactly what God does when he places a test in front of you. He'll hold up a mirror to your situation so you can see yourself, your choices, your motives, your heart clear and unfiltered. Now look at that moment with DoorDash. The vent was symbolic, breath, life, and spirit. You know, she said the white woman blew into her vent. And she said that Bone Thugs and Harmony told her to do that. Now, I don't know now. And if y'all know the videos and if y'all know the history of Bone Thugs and Harmony, you know that song, The Crossroads? Crossroads was talking about what? Life and death. But then this song right here, I'm telling y'all, DoorDash did not get the message. You see, God handed her a chance to breathe truth into the test. But instead, she failed it. Sometimes God will set it up so plain and so obvious, it feels like he almost daring you to make the right move. But when you don't, that failure is proof you weren't ready for the blessing attached to the test. You could have said, okay, God, I know I ain't got that much money on me, but I'm gonna offer her a meal. You could have offered her a meal. You could have offered her a bottle of water. Real shit. You could have. You could have said, well, look, I don't have much money on me. I have about maybe $10, $15. Here's something to go towards your ticket. Now, if you didn't have the money, that's fine, but you still went to the car wash. So it wasn't like you couldn't have offered the lady some help. Right. Boy. See, sometimes God will set it up. I'm telling you. He will set it up so plain. And he was daring you. He dared you to make the right move, to do the right thing. That was your test, girl. But when you don't move, that failure is proof you wasn't ready for the blessing attached to the test. Godly, girl. Godly. That song says it's the thuggish, ruggish bone, meaning it's the authentic, stripped down version of self with no mask and no games. This was your perfect time to take off the mask, but instead you kept the mask on. Whew. That's what God was showing. He was showing you the real you, no filters. And when you fail, it's not to destroy you, it's to expose what still needs work. See, he was trying to make you, dare you to do the right thing, but you didn't. But hey, God will always put you and your situation right in your face. And it's not to embarrass you, but to see if you'll rise above the flesh, above the streets, above the distractions. DoorDash failed the test. I'm sorry to say it. But the lesson remains for anyone listening to this message. The mirror is coming for you too. Okay? The mirror is coming for you. He gonna put the real you right in your face with no filters, no masks, and no excuses. He's gonna test you. And it won't be to embarrass, but to expose what's really inside of you. Now let me tell you something. I gotta go back to DoorDash. That lady got in that car, and the vent right in front of her told her to blow, but it was the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Then the lady was in the car kneeling. See, this is my thing. You miss the signs. You don't pay attention to the signs. I pay attention to the signs. I don't know. I've been like that since a child. To pay attention to my surroundings, to landmarks. I pay attention to words. I pay attention to things, how people move. But that's instilled in me. This ain't learned behavior. This is instilled in me. Thank God for the spirit of discernment, because I saw it. I've been seeing this girl life unfold in front of my face for 10 months. 10 months. And everything that I've tried to expose in my videos, it wasn't to embarrass her. It wasn't to hurt her. It was to help her. But I don't care how she take it. If she took my messages wrong, that's okay, that's fine. But I ain't never called her out like I called out in that other video, and I apologize for that, because that ain't me. But you really did piss me off. And I can't bite my tongue. How I feel is how I feel. But I deleted that video out of respect for me. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to thinking that I'm coming off as a thug or a bully, or I'm being, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Because I'm just me. This is who I am on and off the camera. So, back to what I was talking about. When that lady got in that car, you said that she was on her knees. She tried to kneel, and you don't know if she was in a praying or whatever, but see, this was your moment to really be the motivator who you say you are. This should have been your time to be the encourager that you say you are. This should have been your time to shine, because you had the camera rolling, right? This should have been your time to shine, to give, to lend a helping hand. Okay, yeah, you brought her to the Salvation Army. That's fine. You picked up the assignment. But did you fucking pass the test? And excuse me for cursing. Did you pass the test? Period. But she got in that car and she blew in the vent. And she said that Bone Thugs and Harmony told her to do that. Now I want to go back to that vent. That vent wasn't just a vent. That was symbolic. I'm telling you. Breath, the spirit, and life. I'm hoping that she was praying for you. Maybe she felt because let me tell you something about people that's on the street. A lot of people think them people miserable, but baby, they some of the happiest people. Want to know why they not frustrated and bothered? Because they can sleep good at night. Some of them, depending on the area, they ain't got to worry about no bills. They ain't got to worry about no problems. And if they homeless, they got a couple of bills. It might be a cell phone bill with some internet, you know. But the test was put right in front of your face. And I gotta tell you, the breath, the spirit, and the life was connected in your car with this woman. So I'm hoping she was praying for you. Maybe she felt confusion around you. Maybe she felt chaos around you. But it was a divine setup. And God handed her the test, plain as day. But instead of rising up, you failed. And ain't that just like us sometimes? We pray for strength. We pray for wisdom. We pray for knowledge. We pray for understanding. We pray for the spirit of discernment. But when the moment comes, we slip. We fold. We lean back on the flesh instead of the spirit. But let me tell you something. God don't waste no tests. If you fail, it's not the end. It's a lesson. It's him saying, I need you to see yourself, girl or boy. I need you to grow. I need you to choose different next time. You heard what I said. Next time. So the next time God puts your situation right in your face, don't be like DoorDash. DoorDash, don't even be you. How about that? Pass the test. You know how you say you gotta get out of your head, you gotta get out of yourself, you gotta stop thinking like this. I need you to practice what you preach. I need you to stop being DoorDash for a minute. For real. I need you to start healing. For real. I need you to get it together. Because every time you mess up, you're gonna lose 100 subscribers. You ever watch the movie Liar? Liar, Liar? Every time he tried to lie, something happened. Well, guess what? Keep doing what you're doing. Yep, you keep on doing what you're doing. But, like I was saying,